Hello, this is Heather Hoffman, and today I have a fun starry night background that I created using alcohol inks. Alcohol inks have recently been really popular and I've enjoyed starting to play with them a little bit. So I've selected 3 different colors of alcohol inks, and I'm going to add some silver mixative to this to add some sparkle and shine in my night sky. And I also have the alcohol ink tool set. I imagine you can use any paintbrushes. I just didn't want to use any of my paintbrushes and kind of damage them. And you'll notice as I got a little bit there on my finger that it will stain your hands, at least temporarily. So if you don't want to get it on your hands, it's not a bad idea to wear gloves or something like that. And do this in a well-ventilated area. I have a nonstick pad I'm using to protect my surface, and you can see I've added just some droplets of each of the colors of alcohol ink I chose onto my Yupo paper, which is perfect for using with alcohol inks. And I used the silver mixative rather sparingly. I just put a few drops on there, and then over the top of each drop I added a drop of the alcohol blending solution to help kind of spread it around. And then I went over it with my brush, just a quick swish across to blend it all across the surface of the paper. And then I wanted a little bit more color, so I came back in with those 3 colors of alcohol inks. The 3 colors I chose to use are Sailboat Blue, Amethyst, and Stream. And you can see I just blended it one more time over with my brush. And I kind of fixed a few little corners and edges, and I kept wanting to mess with it more, but it was so pretty just the way it reacted, and you can kind of see the sparkle and shine in there from the silver. I set that aside to dry nice and thoroughly, and then I die cut it with the Snowball cover panel. And this, when you place it over white cardstock, makes it look like it's snowing, so you can see the white dots over the top. And I trimmed a piece of white cardstock at the bottom using Edger's Confetti cuts to create kind of a snowy hill or snowbank. And then I have my image already colored and die cut from snow bunnies. And I wanted to point out on this, look how fun that die is, how it cuts out not just the outline, but kind of some of the inner details as well, which is kind of fun. Now I'm going to plan where I'm placing my little image on the hill, and I'm going to stamp my sentiment on there. I like to kind of line it up, and you don't have to use a MISTI for this. It's just, for me, it's kind of my foolproof way of making sure if I mess up or I don't ink it up thoroughly or anything else, then I know I can get it exactly placed where I want and fix it. I stamped it with Royal Purple Reverse Confetti dye ink, which coordinated just fun with my background and my cute little image. And now I'm going to adhere that Snowball cover panel to my card base. Now you can use a liquid glue, a glue pen, or any adhesive. I found the really thin, this is a 1/8 of an inch wide score tape. So a nice thin tape like that, you can actually just slip around the outside edge of it, except for one side there's a couple of the little snowball dots that go a little closer to the edge. So I just skip those little spots, and that way I know I still have it attached really well to my card base, but I don't have any adhesive showing through any of the holes, and I don't have to fiddle with filling in a bunch of spots or anything like that. So I'm going to adhere that directly on my white card base. I just love the shine and the sparkle from that silver and the alcohol inks. They're so fun to play with. And then now that I've got that adhered, I'm going to go ahead and add my snowy bank with a little bit of foam tape for some dimension. And then over the top of that, I'll adhere that sweet little bunny on its sled. When I adhere that, I only have to add my foam adhesive to the top, kind of behind the head, because the bottom part's going to rest on that snowy hill that I already put. So if I put foam adhesive there, it wouldn't all fit in there very well at all. So doesn't take much at all, and there you have a fun, simple card. I hope this inspires you to play alcohol inks. They're so much fun. If you haven't tried them, they really are addicting and simple, and every time you use them, you're going to get a different result, and it's just unique and fun each time. Thanks so much for coming by. Have a wonderful day.